This morning, I received some news that Joe Haden is retiring now from the NFL. And I've been pacing back and forth all day trying to find the words to express how I feel about Joe Haden retiring. Me being the greatest Gator fan in the history of Gator Nation, this is something that's near and dear to my heart because Joe Haden was there during our glory years. Joe Haden was a part of arguably the best college football team to ever grace the field. Number 5 was alive. When I was born in 1984 and I came out the womb and I looked at my mama in her eyes and she named me Josh, I asked her back, Mama, why you ain't named me Joe? And she was like, nah, baby, I can't name you Joe because in the future, that name is reserved for one person, Joe Haden. Joe Haden, not only are you a great man, a great human, a great philanthropist, not only have you been a model citizen and a husband and a father and a brother and a son off the field because I studied some of your background, but you are an all-time exceptional player and teammate. When they mentioned the greatest cornerbacks in college football, Charles Woodson, Rod Woodson, if Rod Woodson was a player, when they mentioned D'Angelo Hall, I don't give a damn about their names, as you could tell. When they mentioned Edward Ray, the number 20 from they gotta mention Joe Haden. You understand me? They gotta mention number 5. They gotta mention that one time you intercepted the ball and almost took it back, and Tim Tebow said, "That's how you change the game. That's how you change the game." You were a part of one of the greatest teams in the history in college football. You were an integral part. Your jersey deserves to be retired at the University of Florida. Then you went to the NFL and you were a Steeler. And everybody know I like the Steelers, but you was a Brown. When nobody wanted to be a Cleveland Brown, when people were scared to be Cleveland Brown, when being a Cleveland Brown was the same as being a Sacramento King in the NBA, it was the same as being Tennessee in college football. When being a Cleveland Brown was like being a Chicago Cubs in baseball. When being a Cleveland Brown wasn't popular, you were a Brown. I know Josh. I know your family happy for you. I know your brother's happy for you. I know your wife is happy to have a husband home. I know your kids are happy to find a home. Joe, you are a Gator great. You are the greatest. And thank you for winning so many games in college and helping me pay off my debt because I owe people so much money and I didn't know how I was going to pay them, but I knew number 5 was going to come through on the defensive end no matter who he guarded. In the 2008 SEC championship game, when you had to step it up, you did. Joe Haden, I'm going to miss you. And I love you, homie. In a friendly, brotherly, none too close way, I love you. Nah, for real though, left, under, right, do it right. Or we gonna fight. Thank you for being a Gator. Number 5.